Hey everyone, it's Crypto Profit back with another video, and today we're going to be taking a quick look at VeChain, up 408.38% in the last year alone. However, there has definitely been dips along the way. We actually saw VeChain drop down to about 5 cents July 20th during that very massive dip in the bull market, and then we had another one. It dropped down to about 8.19 cents in September's 28th's dip. However, we have another dip going on currently, and VeChain is definitely struggling along with it, actually dropping below 8 cents here in the last 24-hour period alone, but now having a nice recovery up to about 0.0872. I will say this is one of those coins that I believe in long term, and that's exactly why we talk about it here on the channel. I will say, guys, as well, if you have not already, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn notifications on to stay up to date with everything crypto, whether it's VeChain, Chainlink, Polkadot, Cardano. We talk about all of the different coins, Solana, Luna, all of it on this channel. So make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, and then also follow me on Twitter, CryptoProfitYT, because I give you updates everywhere I possibly can. If we go to the week, though, we do see a 25% decrease, which is a very, very massive dip. You'll see here below that 8 cent mark. We can actually see it here December 4th at about 12:30 a.m. But we also see the last month being a 45% decrease, giving you guys a massive sale opportunity if you guys are in the market of buying. I will say, guys, I'm not a financial advisor, so always do your own research, but a $5.6 billion market cap on something as valuable and as unique and as really utility utility active as VeChain, this is going to be a coin that you're going to want to jump into. I want to jump, though, a little bit farther into another tweet on VeChain. So what makes VeChain great? What's been going on recently to continue to push VeChain farther? And there's a lot of reasons as to why we're dipping, but that has nothing to do with the VeChain and the utility continuing to be built on. So if we jump into the first tweet, it talks about love metaverse, love NFTs, and GameFi. Well, you can actually join the first VeChain Thursday on December 2nd. So this actually did take place already 4 days ago, but I wanted to kind of mention this. So a lot of people don't realize entering VimWorld and Open Metaverse, there are projects on VeChain in the Metaverse and GameFi kind of areas or categories. So they're really starting to expand into different, different kind of categories that are going to do very well here in 2022. So I think VeChain is definitely a coin, in my opinion, that is worth holding on to that 5 to 10 year period. I want to jump a little bit farther, though, and jump into this tweet about Montreal-based fashion brand Frank & Oak just opened a new store in Shanghai. Sustainable yak wool collection traced by VeChain demonstrates its ethical production process, and that brings the Canadian green breeze to its Asian customers. So this is definitely, like I said, another great, really understanding of how VeChain can actually change a lot of businesses for the better. And this is definitely just another great kind of utility or use case here of VeChain. If we jump a little bit farther, we have more to talk about. Eisenrich tweeting out VeChain and carbon neutrality, which is definitely something we love to see. Blockchain is currently one of the most sustainable new technologies for helping companies to be carbon neutral, enabling all carbon emissions to be authentic and credible. And that's what you're going to, like I said, see in these really documents or articles here talking a little bit more about VeChain's technology. I want to jump, though, a little bit deeper into VeChain on these next two articles. But before we do so, guys, there's something I want to talk about. And we've talked about it quite a bit here on the channel. If I can type, I'll bring us over to BlockFi. And there's a great reason as to why we use BlockFi. Well, there's coins out there that don't have staking. Like I said, Chainlink has one of those coins we talk about on the channel, but it doesn't have staking. So this is a great time to actually take advantage of those coins that don't stake and actually stake them anyway. And that's with the BlockFi interest account or BIA account. Your crypto can earn up to 9.5% APY with a BlockFi interest account or a BIA account. Interest occurs daily and is paid monthly. There are no hidden fees, no minimum balances, and no reasons to wait, especially because Bitcoin is below 50K right now. And when you sign up using my referral link down in the description below, it gives you up to $250 worth of Bitcoin right away. And at this low price, you're going to be able to get Bitcoin at, kind of a steal of a price. So I will say not a bad time to get involved or get started or at least take a look yourself. I want to jump, though, back over and take a look at the 3 reasons to buy VeChain. So the Motley Fool actually put something out November 18th, and these are very, very relevant reasons still, obviously, as, VeChain is going to continue to work on these 3. VeChain is built for businesses. So you can see, like other cryptocurrencies, VeChain states that its aim is to build a trust-free distributed business ecosystem platform to enable transparent information flow, efficient collaboration, and high-speed value transfers. So a lot of you guys are here because you want to hear price predictions, but you also need to understand that there's so much value that a lot of people just don't realize in VeChain, and it's exactly why I'm holding my VeChain for another 5 to 10 years before selling any of it. I believe 5 to 10 years is going to be exactly when you'll get the most value out of your out of your coin or crypto when it comes to VeChain. Obviously, if you held for 20, 25 years, you could even get more, but 5 to 10 is going to be what I'm willing to hold this on to, or hold how long, I guess, I'm willing to hold on to VeChain myself. I want to jump, though, a little bit farther because we have more reasons as to why VeChain is worth a buy. This isn't just some small-time operation VeChain is running. VeChain has really gained traction with its tried and tested blockchain as a service model. Indeed, a number of high-profile partners have emerged using VeChain's blockchain to streamline its supply chain. One of them being Walmart China, as well as so many others. We've talked about them before. These partnerships are huge. But the biggest thing is guys, there's VeChain partnerships behind the scenes with a lot of great startups that they just really haven't told us about. So imagine one of these startups make it big, and VeChain is maybe half of the reason that happened, or just at least some of the reason, they really continued to do well and make it that way, or make it that, big in the business side of things. If we take a look at number 3, the merging of IoT and DLT technologies is a big catalyst. So VeChain has been perhaps the most successful case study in how meaningful innovation in the global economy can result from the combination of distributed ledger technology, or DLT. With Internet of Things, or IoT, we are going to see a lot of great things come from this, blockchain technology and physical goods. And VeChain makes one of the best arguments that we are indeed entering a new dawn. I want to jump, though, into this article here, talking a little bit more about VeChain's price, because we talked about, price predictions for the end of the year, the end of the bull market. We've talked about, at least covering those in today's video. But before we do so, VET invalidated its long-term bullish trend after a steep dive that poked its 4-month low on December 3rd. The bulls lost their edge after the price touched its 6-month high on November 9th. So the market is definitely volatile right now. We continue to see it all over the place, and a lot of altcoins definitely on the down rise, or not the down rise, but the down or the dip here. Through this market, I guess a little bit of a bearish looking market for just this last couple of days, but obviously overall we are still in that bull market. There's no doubts about it. In my opinion, we're going to continue consolidation up until about Christmas time, maybe even a little bit into Q1 22, and then we are going to see a breakout for a lot of altcoins, and obviously Bitcoin and Ethereum as well. But I think VeChain is going to be one of those coins that takes off, and that's exactly why, with where VeChain is now, if we go back to the price chart, I think we're going to see VeChain continue to stabilize around this 8-cent range, maybe even 9 cents if we get lucky to continue on that push up. I think 8 to 9 cents is going to be about our range for most of December. And then I believe, with everything I've been looking at, we are going to see VeChain do very, very well, and really in Q1, Q2, 2022. And that's just because I think all coins are going to be doing very well. All coins with utility, that is. All coins that have, maybe hype surrounding them, like Metaverse and play to earn games. There's a lot of coins we're going to be continuing to update you guys with and about, because we want to take advantage of these low prices before we get to 2022, obviously. And VeChain's another one that, like I said, I'll be holding for 5 to 10 years, because I think that's what it's going to take for VeChain to actually give the value it deserves. So we'll continue to keep you guys up to date here on the channel with VeChain, as well as so many other coins. I will say, though, by the end of the year, VeChain, 8 to 9 cents by the end of the bull market, we could easily be seeing in 2022 or 2023 even. VeChain's going to be pushing anywhere between 30 to 50 cents at the very least, in my opinion. But that's what I am thinking with VeChain, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.